Good evening.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a much tamer FFR Saturday night with Rafe and I for the Spring Tournament third place race with Caleb versus Pickles and Beer. They both got knocked out of the semifinals, and now they're fighting it out for third place.
I will be a good girl. Will be very polite.
We may have youngins watching today. Pickles Gherkins may be watching, so we're being good.
I love that. The Gherkin group.
The little gherkins are watching. But yeah, so we've got Pickles and Beer and Chef Caleb. Cure for a bit of a second slot, so nobody's learning that. Brack, Quake, and Lock 2. Okay, so fun story with these two here. It's the finals flags. So I know there was a question in chat about that. So these are the finals flags with some slight alterations. The party was 4 Forest. We have a required war mech, and Mazza was removed from the seed. So yeah, that's what we're working with tonight. And because this is for funsies and nothing official, and we could do things that we normally wouldn't do during a race, I rolled a seed that was deemed too easy. So we re-rolled, and this one was worse. And that's what we're going with this evening. So, like, if this turns out to be a nightmare, Pickles and Caleb have no one but themselves to blame.
Yeah. Unheard of.
I don't want to hear any post-game complaining from either one of them.
Yeah, they did it to themselves. You know, you get what you deserve.
The chat calling it a proper Danny seed. No! The Danny seed was too easy to start. So, they brought in El Markin, who, if anybody's seen some of the things he's rolled recently, seems to have stolen my seed rolling mojo.
It's you passed it off. Oh, early shift. That's nice.
And Oxio, which eventually we're gonna need when we find what's the town I'm thinking of? Onrak. There we go. But we haven't found Onrak because in these flags towns are shuffled, so. But I mean, if we have Oxio early, we'll probably find it early and then just suffer for a while there. Although we have level 1 Brack, what am I talking about? That just got really easy.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're not complaining right now. Actually, Caleb might be. I can't read his lips.
Well, if they do, they can direct all that at Elmarkin.
Yeah, and so we have Caleb dressed as Chef Clarb, because I guess the first time that he and Pickles kind of connected with each other was through the food channel on the Discord. So it's just a special moment for him. You know, he's just, you know, giving props to how they met, their little meet cute. And
they do occupy the food channel quite often. And the outfit's cute. And see, like, this is what I'm saying. They got decent, okay stuff at level 1. They've already got a boat. And they just got Nuke at level 3, which is level 3, but it's still really low, and they're gonna have charges of that before, like, in no time. So, haha, that's what y'all get for complaining, because so far, this is pretty really okay.
You heard it here, guys. It's pretty really okay.
So far. I'm curious as to what was in the seed that I rolled that they were like, no. It's too easy.
I'm just amazed that for funsies, they've decided to make things more difficult for themselves. It's like, it's okay to have just an easy time, you know, it's okay. But yeah, so is he filling up his inventory, or is he just buying some little stuff? Pickles
is buying cloth because it's only 3 gold, and what that does is when you get a monster in the box, if your inventory is full, instead of having to fight whatever is there to see what's in the box, it'll just say can't hold and whatever's there. So if it's armor or it's weapon or it's something like that, you'll know what's there. So if you just want to run and not take the fight, you'll at least know what you're leaving. And that kind of helps because 2 of our incentive items are the white shirt and the power bonk, which key items won't be in Monster Hunter boxes, so you don't ever have to worry about skipping a box and losing one of those. But you could skip a monster in the box and it'd be the power bonk or your white shirt. And if that's the case, you won't know that, hey, this was an incentive thing that I left there, and just keep looking through boxes in whatever dungeon you're in, and it could cost you a little bit of time.
Well, I can't decide which way I would go. I have a feeling I would fill up my inventory because I like to know everything before going in, so...
I was the opposite. I didn't play these flags long because I got bounced out on my rear pretty quick in brackets. But I think I played like 2.5 seats, and that was including my race. But the few times I did play, I didn't do the fill the inventory thing. I just took fights as I got them, because especially if you have magic to get through them, because it's a really easy way to get levels really quickly in the game. And the more levels you have, especially early, it just makes getting through places easier. And it never seemed to be much of a problem. Like every once in a while, you might get your butt kicked by one that like will send you back to the entrance of where you came in at. But usually it wasn't too bad.
That's fair.
And they've got really good magic so far. Like Brack was at 1, but they just got Nuke at 3. Which is gonna take down pretty much anything as soon as you have levels of it this early in the game, so.
Look at that eye. Oh, speaking of eyes, hey Danny, what did the left eye say to the right eye?
I have no clue.
Between the 2 of us, something smells.
Oh my god, and Fizzle started a groan count in chat.
Stu's is pretty good. His guess was nice to see you because of their eyeballs. So that's pretty good. Oh, floater for purchase for 13K.
So not only did we find an early C, which we can do because we have Oxiel. Even though, I mean, we've got Nuke, we've got Brack. I mean, you get some levels, it's probably fine, but who knows? But we've got the vendor there, and we have the floater, and it was like 13,000 gold, which, I mean, right now they definitely don't have, but like, you could easily find a box in Marsha somewhere that might have that, so it's, like, seeing that early and not super expensive is really nice. So if they just take like some fights, and like Caleb's headed to Marsh now, and I'm not sure where Pickles is headed. But, like, they could easily have that money before long.
Yeah. I thought I saw Caleb open up a pretty tasty box. So, money's coming in.
Right now, he's just taking fights outside of the town here. Yeah. He took that fight. Now he's like, I need to go save because I used all my magic.
Oh, speaking of fights. Hey Danny, what do you call an ant who fights crime?
Oh, oh, it's like I know it. I just like I think I can't get there. Dang it.
It's, can I spoil it for you?
Go ahead, because I want to say I may have heard this or some version of it, which is why it's annoying the crap out of me that I can't think of what it is for now.
Oh, Weirdo got it. It's a vigilante. Oh, so good. Yep, Bella got it too. Yesu coming in with the insect facts. Ants can't die from falling. Like, from any height? That seems impossible.
That's the thing. That's what I thought too. And then I heard that and I was like, wait, really? I mean...
Be right back. Empire State Building. 1 ant. Test incoming.
Let's go. I mean, I guess they're so lightweight that maybe... Like, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
Maybe they just float down slower. Like, I don't know. Because there's no way, but like, maybe?
Yeah. Like that Modest Mouse song. Pretty sure it was about ants. So what we'll have to do for this pure test for an ant falling is to do it in a vacuum, so that way there is no friction or air or anything to, take away from the actual fall. Who's got a really, really long tube that we can throw ants down?
I actually thought about that, and I don't think I've got one. I got a lot of weird stuff around my house right now, just from months of on and off, like, renovations. But I don't think a long tube counts. I don't think I got one of those anywhere.
You're like, I've gone through the entire inventory of my place.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
he has a lot of crap.
I did a little bit of work today. I scraped the popcorn off of a ceiling in a bathroom. That was a mess.
That is the worst.
Oh.
I lived in a house when I was younger that had like the popcorn like stuff on the ceiling. That is awful to deal. It's horrible to deal with. It's horrible to paint. God flippin' forbid you get something on the ceiling and have to clean it off. It's a nightmare.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Mm-hmm.
That's horrible.
It was on the kitchen ceiling. A small kitchen boo-boo ends up on the ceiling and you are just cleaning it off for far longer than you want to be doing anything of the sort.
Oh, yikes. Classic asking the important questions there. How did popcorn get on the ceiling in the bathroom? Somebody just not listening to the kitchen rules. There's a rule where you only have food in the kitchen. But Weirdo asks, Keiza, why do bees have sticky hair? Oh, I know this one.
I don't, but my first guess was because they have a honey bun?
Honey bun? Or honeycomb? It's one of those. But ooh,
I'm like,
Stu's got the good popcorn ceiling. One that just peels off. That'll be so my dad and I were doing the ceiling together, and he'd scrape off a really big chunk, and I told him it's like that satisfaction you get when you have a sunburn that's peeling and you peel off like a really good piece of skin. Mm-hmm. I was like, that's what it's like when you get a good scrape on the popcorn ceiling. And he's like, you're so gross.
I mean, it is a little gross, but it's not wrong.
Yeah, it's so satisfying.
Which slightly reminds me of my morning. I don't know why, but it was like, I hadn't seen sun since last weekend. I may have been very much at my house all week, and yet for some reason my nose looked like it was peeling this morning.
Oh no!
It's like, what is wrong with my face?
Get this girl some aloe vera stat.
Thank goodness I own a lot of lotion.
I gotta be honest, I was reading chat and kind of lost focus on the gameplay. The boys look like they're doing fine.
Yeah. Yeah, Caleb's in C. Pickles got his floater, got floater money, got his floater, and it's about to be in the air.
And Caleb didn't?
No.
Interesting.
But he's taking these fights there, so if he doesn't have it enough to where he can get it now and get out with it, he should very soon.
Good. Let's be smart about this, Caleb.
If that brack ever lands, because that is one stubborn-ass shark. He keeps trying to brack it, and it's like, no.
Yeah.
Although on Pickle's side, we are not only in the air, but we found Provocus, so we're gonna get ourselves some level 2 magic.
Nice.
Okay, Harm 4 best thing there. That's not great. Okay, we're skipping Harm 4 because we don't really need that when we've got Nuka 3. We've got Ice 3, and then it's cheap, so we're gonna do that instead. And fast, because that's gonna be real good later.
Yeah, I was gonna go for fast. Because I know so much about this game.
Hey, you've been learning.
Thanks to you. Like,
Oh.
I know it's tedious. Be like, oh gosh, we have to explain something to Keza again.
No, it's like I'm okay with it. I'll be honest, half the time I'm not entirely sure how correct what it is I'm saying. However,
I love the confidence there.
it normally sounds pretty okay, and I figure if I was way off base, chat would correct me.
That's very true. They've got your back.
Yeah. That or other weeks just figured, well, maybe they're not in a state to know things well. We'll just let it slide.
I'm a go with the flow kind of person.
Oh, we have a grown chat on stream now.
It looks like an upset face.
Oh yeah. Yes, it does.
Let's add to that upset face. Hey Danny.
Uh-huh.
What is fast, loud, and crunchy?
Wait, okay, did you say fast, loud, and crunchy?
Yup. So dumb. Did you give it? It's a rocket chip.
Oh my god. Oh man. We're up to 3.
Oh, Dr. Funkin'. You love it.
Right, they can do all they want, but I don't buy it. So Pickles got his airship, went to Provoca, got the tail from Bicky's, headed to Starta, got the chime.
Oh, wow.
Also, having the tail this early with this party and being in the air, like, that's really good. Like, he can immediately promote, like, now we're, 16 minutes in? That's real good.
Yep. One may even call this easy peasy.
I hope it would serve them right if the whole thing was this easy. And just go come in afterwards and be like, so, how'd that horrible seed that you just had to have work out for you?
Yep. They're like, you couldn't get away from it. You had to just have a good time. Rich, welcome to the, what is this, round 1? They're only doing 1, right?
Yeah, this is just a one-off for third place. Yep.
Yeah, this is a PG-13 because we have little gherkins possibly watching.
We have possible gherkins watching.
Yeah.
So we're being, I won't say well-behaved, but better behaved.
Yeah, this is good behavior for me, guys. This is tamer than I am at work, so. So they're still both just taking on random fights? They're not like running from stuff?
Yeah.
Or
Caleb right now is taking up fights like of boxes, and he's in C, he's looking for the incentive and probably money for that floater. Hasn't really found much. Oh!
C.
Okay, oh, look at that surprise face. He's all happy. Look at him. He's practically giddy.
Oh my god, the thumbs up!
Thumbs up. Okay, so Caleb's sea dive is kind of worked. Like, he got the key out of there, which he needs. I just needs to get it all the way out. Plus, I didn't see how much money he has now, but I'd be willing to bet between boxes and fights, he's got enough money now to get his floater. So not only does he have his floater, but he's got his key, which the key he has to have for the end of the game. And it leads to another incentivized location.
Ooh.
So, like, he struggled a little here in C, but it could play out, like, really well for him.
It's all about taking those chances.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get your floater, dude.
Caleb is putting on a show with the webcam.
He's such a ham.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he's got plenty of money, so he's gonna be able to get his floater, get out of here, get in the air. And
Yeah.
not only do like those couple of checks that are right there, because he's gonna find Provoker, he's gonna be able to do starter, but he can also go do the Canary Lock check.
Yeah. Adam's got the right idea. Buy 2 floaters. I was thinking pimp out the 1 floater, get it detailed, maybe get some decals on the side, get it,
A nice vanity plate.
yeah, get some really loud exhaust on it, go crazy. If you got some gil, spend it. Or gold. What is it called?
Gold.
Wrong Final Fantasy.
I don't know why, but like the dumbest thing in the world, but in my head I just want like pinwheels on it so they spin while he's flying.
Yes. I'm pro pinwheels. Oh, he ran from the fight. There he goes again.
Chat,
Oh,
if
man.
he's being a ham on the webcam and he got his floater, does that mean that very soon pigs will fly on Caleb's stream?
Yes. And now I want bacon. Oh, you know what? Tomorrow is a me day. I'm gonna cook some bacon. Stu, thank you. Yes. Love
Are
it.
you? I know I am very much one of those people who will literally just make a bunch of bacon and call it a day, and that's a meal. And I am okay with that, and I do not care.
So there's a funny story with Caleb. One time I was visiting him, and I must have been on keto at that time too, and he just goes, so there's snack bacon in the microwave. I'm like, what? Like, yeah, I cooked some bacon earlier and I put it in the microwave. If you want bacon, just grab a couple pieces out of it. It's like, that's amazing. I just have snack bacon.
That's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Snack bacon.
Dr. Funkin, bacon and Brussels sprouts is an excellent combo. That's very German of you. And I approve. That's a compliment, by the way.
Those are 2 things that I enjoy. I've never had them at the same time.
When you cook anything in bacon fat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I love bacon.
Had Brenner for dinner.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it was so good.
Man, I miss pancakes. That's one thing on the list when I'm off keto. We're getting some real pancakes.
I had pancakes in a while. That does sound good.
Yeah.
Although for some reason now I want a waffle too, because I haven't had those in a while.
You know what you could do is make a waffle pancake sandwich. So you get 2 waffles, and then you put a pancake in between it, and then you eat it like a sandwich. And I'm only thinking about this because I'm a glutton.
I would eat that. I would absolutely eat that.
Ooh. Adam, I hope you had enough pancakes for both of us, because I cannot have pancakes right now. So, back to the bacon talk.
Next time I have pancakes, I'll eat like an extra one in your honor.
I appreciate that. Do the whole throw it on the ground, like this one's for my homies.
Yeah. I got you, boo.
I love it. So bacon talk. I'm a really big fan of baking my bacon now. Caleb got tail. So I like baking bacon now. I was dating a guy one time who would like refuse to even try, and he's like, "You got to do it on the stovetop." I'm like, "No, you don't." So I'm just wondering in chat, do we have any people drawing lines in the sand with how they have to cook their bacon? What is the best way to cook bacon?
I mean, I think there's a lot of different ways you can mix it. It's really, really good. It's freaking bacon. I'm not gonna be like, you can't cook it this way, and I'm not gonna try it. It's freaking bacon. Like, even when it's not great, it's still good.
Oh, we got a lot of different options, guys. I appreciate it. Ale, just going for if you cook it, it's delicious, so it doesn't matter. Just make sure you cook your bacon. Fizzle's all about that crispiness.
I'm with Fizzle, as long as it's crispy.
I like crispy for sandwiches, but if I'm just eating it, I want to have some chew.
Like, I don't mind, like, if it has a bit of chew to it, and maybe not, like, super, super crispy, but I prefer it if it's, like, at least a little crispy.
Yeah.
That's good. Eat it regardless. It's freaking bacon. I'm eating it.
Yeah. So many different opinions. Some people are super for baking. Some people go in the microwave route, which is so easy and quick and gets your results, and I totally support that. I mean, when you're like, I need Insta bacon, go for the microwave.
Yeah.
But I've never put it in the deep fryer, Yesu.
Ooh.
I'm actually terrified of deep frying. Like, I tried to do it by myself one time, and the bubbling noises freaked me out so much I just had to stop. Like, I can only shallow pan fry things. I'm terrified of deep fryers.
We have one of the deep fries, like the counter deep fries with like the big basket thingy in it.
Uh-huh.
I so want to try deep fried bacon now.
Yeah, you can make it happen.
Report
let
back
the
in the
people
food
know.
channel.
Yeah. This is important information, Danny. So Adam trying to bring us back to the game and mentioning that Pickles didn't stop in at Bahamut.
Yeah, I was actually wondering that too, because he has a tail. He could have went there. Instead, he went to the Anorak waterfall area instead of doing class change first. Hey, he got a ruby. Oh my god, and the ruby was beer. How perfect was that for this race?
Very appropriate.
Very.
Here we talked about his favorite drinks and types of pickles and types of pickled vegetables on the podcast. So you guys want to learn a little bit more about pickles and beer, you can catch the Ray Faith Caleb podcast from this last week.
On rayfaithcaleb.com.
Right. Or also on iTunes.
I mean, it's totally on iTunes, but like, you should check out the website. Even if you do go to iTunes, like check out the website because there's a nice written thing and all kinds of stuff. You should check it out. Just saying.
Yeah, and we had Fizzle on recently as well. We had a lot of people. I think next week we don't have a guest, and I'm gonna be thrown off. It's been so many weeks in a row with guests.
There was okay, so you guys had the first 3 weeks of pods, and then my goofy ass, and then 1, 2, 3, at least 4 people from brackets.
Yeah, we had Demzeron, Gregory, Pickles,
Fizzle,
Life Reboot.
Life Reboot. Well, Life Reboot was pods, but okay, so it was Corrito, Celerio, and Life Reboot from pods, and then me, and then I think Celerio maybe, or that either Asher or Celerio was the first week of brackets, and the other one was the one after that, and then Demzeron, then Fizzle, then Greg, then Pickles.
Sounds good.
That sounds right.
Lots of people.
It's close enough to correct. If you want it to make sure we're right, there's a link to the website in the chat.
Adam with a joke. My wife stopped in to say, sometimes I eat like a train. Chugga, 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 chugga. Choo, choo. Oh, that better go on the groan counter.
Oh, I didn't notice before. So we have Ruse at 3, which is really nice because those red mages can learn it, and then once Pickles promotes that, his knight can learn it. And Ruse is a spell that when you cast in battle helps raise your evasion, so it's a lot harder for you to get knocked around.
Oh, okay.
After like 3 stacks of it, you can take a punch and not take any damage, unless like you get crit through a cap, like evasion cap, which occasionally happens, but you know it's fine.
Are they in the same area? Yes, they are. No?
Well, kinda. Caleb's just to the left of Pickles. So he's in Canary and Pickles was in Provoca. Like, Pickles just flew south of where Caleb was.
Okay.
Although now Caleb's got the key, so he's gonna do the key turn in here and see what we have. There you go, Caleb. Yes,
got the
herb.
herb.
Back to Elfland we go to wake up a sleepy prince and see what he's gonna give us.
Take on those trolls. See what's in the box. What's in the box?
Alright, so we got 2 down. 3 down. Oh,
Hey,
just
Danny.
funny. Yes.
What do you call a droid that takes the long way around? I really like this one.
I have no clue.
R2 detour. Oh god, it's so good.
I
Love it.
actually have an R2D2 bathing suit. I've gotten a lot of droid jokes over the last couple of years.
That's awesome. I'm kind of jealous.
It's real cool. I kind of like it a lot. I recently found out, probably maybe like 4 years ago, that like they started making like super nerdy themed bathing suits and bikinis and stuff, and I may have started a decent sized collection of them.
I love it. If you're gonna collect something, make it something that you love.
Uh-huh.
Like nerdy swimsuits.
I really like the R2D2 one. I'm pretty fond of my Doctor Who one. I think my favorite might be my Joker one.
Ooh. Does it have his face on it?
No, I have a picture that I'll have to send you after this.
Please
It's
do.
like green and purple, kind of looks like the suit like he wears, like old school Joker.
Oh, cool.
I kind of love it, just a little bit.
So speaking of things that I love, Classic Gamer asking, what do you call a droid that's never on time? BB late. That's a good one too.
Alright, so Caleb promoted, and now he's back. Ice 3 and thing. Oh, that is a very stubborn Mishak.
It's fine. That's like the most difficult thing he's run into so far. Like, come on.
And like he's back and he's like there's nothing here he needs. Like he doesn't need the chick boxes. He already got his item out of here. He's here to light an orb. And I mean we've got Nuke at level 3. We've got level 1 Brock. This should be probably fine.
Yeah.
And Pickles in Marsh finding the slab. Caleb hasn't been here. We haven't seen what this turn-in is, but we know where Melmond is, so we can. And we're in the air, so regardless of where everything is, like this is a turn-in we can do. So we can take the, translate it, and then go see what it is. Because right now, what do we need? Okay, so we know where the key is. Based on between the two things we haven't seen that we need are the rod and the loot. We still have, let's see, we still have ordeals, we still have ice, we still have sky. We still have this slab turn-in. So, still quite a few places left, like on the table where those couple of things could be that we need.
That's fair. I'm hoping for a. Did you say ice was in there as one of the options?
Yeah.
I like ice. Do it.
Yeah. Now it's
I
just,
like it.
it's just like decisions.
Yeah. That's the worst part about this to me. Like, so I'm very much about consistency. Like, I like patterns and I like I just like things to be like normalized. And so having something change all the time, I don't think I can handle it. I just don't think I can handle it.
I think for me, one of the reasons why this was kind of easy when I was learning to play is I never played vanilla. So the fact that things were not the way they were in vanilla was easy for me to just completely look over because I never played it that way to begin with.
Oh yeah, you had no benchmark.
Yeah.
Do you think, is Caleb just opening boxes to open boxes? Or is he looking for something?
I haven't seen either runner get a ribbon.
Okay.
And I'd say he's probably looking for that. And I don't think he's really found a good weapon yet either. So those are like the two things that he's probably looking for. Because he's already found the incentive here in Sky. So there's nothing like in here right now that he's looking for that he absolutely has to have for like game progression. But he definitely still needs a couple of things. Just like, oh, we'll say armor, oh.
Uh-oh.
Or weapon-wise. Okay, so lobsters are jerks. Confirmed.
Nice.
Sounds right. They usually are. All right, so red mages on a prayer. Let's go.
Yep.
I didn't even see what killed his knight. Did Chad see what caught it? Because like I couldn't tell, like, did somebody have death touch? Did it just get hit real hard? I missed it. Oh, okay, Chat said it had squint, so yeah, that'll do it.
He's fine.
I mean, he does have level 1 proc on those red mages. I'm sure it's fine. Rack never ceases to miss multiple times in a row.
The way that you're saying that.
Okay, well, shoot, I almost feel like we should start a count. So it was what, 1, 2, oh.
What?
Oh, okay, well, there we go. We got through. With only one party member, but it still counts.
Yep. Take that win. Take that W.
Alright, so we'll head back to the party member store because we need to pick them back up. And that thief's stones, like, honestly, unless he wants it back to life, I just leave it stoned, and then whenever I want it to maybe come back to life, just use soft. Right now, just leave it a fancy lawn ornament. Fine. Although we're in Canary, we are buying softs.
Hey, Danny.
Yes.
What kind of tree fits in your hand?
Palm tree.
Palm tree.
You know, I feel that one was a really easy one that I would have felt stupid AF if I had gotten it wrong, but whatever. I got it right and I'm taking it. I don't care.
You're trying to do a lot of stuff, Danny. You know, you're looking at all these, like, people running around and stuff, so I can see you being distracted enough to not pick up on that kind of stuff. Look at all that cloth. Good grief, Pickles.
I used to like loincloths on everybody right out the gate. It's fine now. Like now he's getting good stuff. He's switching around. He's putting the good stuff on everybody. And Caleb getting the power bomb from the prince. So we have one item like out of the pool that is not an incentive item, like a key item, but an incentive item. So he's got that. So we still have the white shirt out there somewhere.
Well, not in those three.
No. Yeah, here is not incentivized, so you're not going to find an item in one of those boxes. You might find gear or something you want, but not incentive item. However, this is a real good tile, and they seem to have not a lot of health. Like, he just got a boatload of experience. Like, 'cause he got over 6,000. And that was with 4 party members up. Like, if he decided at some point to, like, kill off a couple to make this go better, yeah, like, that's a lot of experience on a full party. And they do not have very much health at all.
Yeah. He's almost level 20 on all of them, so that's good.
Yeah.
Ale asking, what do you call a belt made of watches? I don't know. What do you call a belt made of watches? A waste of time. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's so great. Bravo. Bravo. So Caleb, definitely doing a little mini grind. If Do you think that this is a good one to stay on, or do you think that there may be a better one out there?
Oh no, like, given how little HP they have and how much experience you're getting from them, like, if you're doing this for levels, you park here for a few. Like, there's no reason to look for anything else. This is a very, very good tile.
Yeah.
It's on Fizzle's list of good tiles. I think it's 3? That sounds right, if I'm remembering correctly. If I'm wrong, he can yell at me. Yay! I was right.
Nice. Has Pickles been to the same area where Caleb is right now?
He has not.
Okay, so he has not discovered the tile.
Yeah, Caleb came here because he had the crown to turn in. So, like, he came here with the crown to turn in, and then he has the key so we could check these. Pickles hasn't found the key in C yet, so he doesn't. Where Caleb's at, you need the key to get into. So Pickles would not be able to do this just yet.
Okay. So Chadbert saying to ride this one till level 25. Is there a reason you would stop at 25? Like, I thought people like to get up to like higher level than that.
With this party and the scaling, 25's probably fine. A lot of times, the level you'll go to with this particular party will depend on what weapon you have and like what breakpoints you need for like how many you hit you'll get at certain levels. But
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure what that thief or knight are swinging. I don't recall them picking up anything good. I know that the knight's got an axe of some sort, but I don't recall it being like something that stuck out as particularly good. I have to try and pay attention next time, like, he opens a menu screen. Oh, hey, Pickles turned in his slab, which is in March, which Caleb hasn't done. So Pickles did March, got his slab, turned it in, got the harp, which is his loot, which is required. So Caleb's gonna have to do Marsh, which he hasn't done yet. Caleb has done the right side of C and gotten his key, which is required, which Pickles hasn't done yet. So, other than Caleb having one orb right now, they're not terribly far from each other when it comes to, like, exploration and, just the key items they need to get through the game. They've kind of traded off where, like, one has been and the other one hasn't.
Is lamp important?
Well, it depends on who you ask and how well they like their FFR memes. You can have, like, Dark cast on you in battle, and, like, if you use lamp, it'll get rid of it. But unless I've missed something in the last 2.5 years, having Dark casted on you doesn't actually do much. Like, it says it just says that on your name. I haven't noticed it actually doing anything other than just saying Dark above your character name. So, like, if you have lamp, you can cast that, and it fixes your darkness. But, like, otherwise, it's a funny meme, and people are like, you gotta get a lamp. Because, you know.
I'll remember that for the next race.
Yeah. Okay, so Weird is saying, okay, Dark reduces your hit percent by a small amount. It's significant if you are low level. Okay, so I guess, like, in that case, it would make a little bit more sense, like, if you're really low level, but usually, I don't think it's something that anybody is ever all that concerned or worried about, because, like, it doesn't happen often. You're not all that worried about it necessarily at low levels. At higher levels, you're really not. So, I mean, you can buy lamp for, you know, haha funsies and stuff, but, like, if you got, like, the money in an empty spell slot, go nuts, but otherwise, I don't think I've ever bought it in 2.5 years.
Oh, nice.
When I was learning how to play, it was on my heart garbage list, and I remember that, so.
I feel the need to barge in here for a moment. It's math time. So why Dark is not something you care about generally in any given seed. it all goes back to how attacks are calculated. What happens is we take character accuracy, and then we add weapon accuracy, and then we add base chance to hit, and we come up with a number. Now, if that number is above 255, that gets reduced to 255, and then we roll to see if we hit. And, well, sorry, it gets reduced to 255, and then we subtract monster evasion, and then we see if we hit. The problem is that when Dark enters this equation, it's at the stage where we're adding all our accuracy together, and it only reduces it by 40. So if you have like a mid to high 20s fighter with a mass immune, your accuracy is up around like 300, 310, which gets reduced to 255. Unless you get afflicted by the Dark status, then your accuracy is only 270, which gets reduced to 255. So that's why it's not a status that matters.
Okay. Thank you, Fizzle. Thanks for the learning corner.
Thanks, Teach. I really like it when he explains things.
Me too. I want more Fizzle.
I wouldn't be mad at it. I'm just saying. Feel free to interrupt us anytime, sir. While we were listening to Fizzle's
power.
Yeah, we haven't found much of anything here in Volcano. Which feels kind of bad when you're watching them open boxes, but like, yeah. Pickle's taking this fight. Yeah, his levels are a good bit lower than Caleb's. That's because Caleb found those Gasties. Okay, so we have an Ice +1 sword. I mean, that's fine for now, but like, you could make it work if you have to in Topher, but like, you're really not gonna wanna. That's gonna feel bad. That is gonna make fights take forever.
It's fine. They
Like,
wanted something difficult.
I remember practicing for Spring Tournament and knowing that, like, with the way the blessings and things always work out, my backup strategy was always look in shops, see what silver swords are, and if they rolled up in any way, shape, or form, that was your backup plan if you, like, hit go mode and you haven't found a good sword yet. And I did practices that way, and then you can make a sword that's not great work, but damn, do fights take forever. You feel like you spent half the seed just in Topher, and it's not a great feeling.
Yeah. Well, again, they asked for this.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, Pickles picked up his Ice +1. Like, that's kind of fine for now. I mean, we've got Bastion cast that on it and hit a thing a little better, but it's not great. Like, they're gonna hope to, like, just be hoping they find something else.
I kind of hope they don't. But I'm mean-spirited.
No,
Yeah.
no,
That's what they get.
they wanted a trash fire. Let him not have a good sword.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So is this is Kelly? Am I getting that right?
Yep. Fizzles or Caleb's taking on Kelly. Oh, and Kelly's dead.
Good job.
Plus, in these flags, they have Mazza removed. There's a flag where it just takes it completely out of the game. So that they're not finding. The swords they have left, like, you're not gonna be happy about them, but you can kind of make work. Like a sun sword, if you find it, if it rolls up, it's fine. Like, that'll work. But you ain't gonna be like, oh, and level 7 pass. That feels not great. You can get it on those red wizards, but at like level 7, that feels really kind of bad. But we still haven't seen a sun sword. We haven't seen the X-Cow. We haven't seen the Vorpal. Granted, we could find them and they all roll horrible, and then we're gonna be like, this sucks. But I mean, there's still swords out there, but they're opening boxes and they are not finding them.
Yeah. But they keep trying. That's the important thing. You know, you gotta keep trying.
It'll be interesting to see, like, what they do once they hit go mode. Like, do they keep opening boxes looking for better swords? Or did they just say, deal with it. This is what we got. We're gonna make work. Depending on how bad the situation is with what I'm swinging, I'm big on team. I hit go mode. I'm gonna make what I have work because I'm not opening another damn pot. Like, I don't wanna. That is time. I cannot afford to lose. We gotta go. Oh no. Kelly cast dark. Thankfully, thanks to Teach Fizzle, we know that's fine. Maybe another two. There we go. All right. So Pickle's on the board with his first orb. Like, Caleb found Melman. Still doesn't have his slab though. Like, he still needs to do volcano. He still needs to do marsh, and Pickles needs to go find that key out of. Oh, if Pickles does... Okay, Pickles is doing C. As soon as Pickles gets his key out of here, Pickles is in go mode. Which means all he needs to do then is maybe get levels on his party. And I mean, find like a better sword. And if that's like his plan, he doesn't want to attempt this with an ice +1. But like go item... and whatnot, like he's the key away from that.
Yeah, but he hasn't done a grind yet either.
No, like he needs levels and possibly better gear. But just in key item's sake, like he gets that key and he's good. He just needs to take care of a few other problems.
Yeah, Weirdo's asking about Rod. I don't think I've seen the Rod yet.
Oh no, we don't have Rod. Okay, I just spent a lot of time saying things that I shouldn't have said because I was dumb and thought I saw it lit up on the thing and I didn't. So everybody just ignore everything I just said for like the last 2 minutes.
So once he has the Rod and the key.
Yes. Then he's good.
So Danny, what did one volcano say to the other? You ready?
Yeah,
ready?
I'm trying real hard, but I'm not getting there.
I lava you.
Aww.
I
mean, that's kind of cute.
Yeah, it is. Mute, 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 and mute.
Yeah, that sucks. Like, if you're muted, you can still swing if you have a weapon, you can run, but you can't cast magic. Oh, that's rude. They muted you, and then they fire 3'd you. They're like, oh, we're going to make sure you can't do anything, and then we're going to burn you with fire 3, and then we're going to crack your fighter. And Pickle said, nah, not today, Satan, and reset out of all of it. Like, it killed
that was rough.
His fighter got bracked. I don't think... I'm gonna assume he either didn't have soft to fix that problem or he wanted that thief back up.
He didn't lose anything by doing that, did he?
No, he had only... I want to say it only did, like, the box there on the first floor. Like, he hadn't made it past the first floor when that happened. So, yeah, he didn't lose anything.
Okay. Caleb got some TNT, which I still don't know what it's for.
I mean, in our D&D game, which is based off the original, like, you give it to Narek in, like, our game. And but although, who knows what he's going to end up blowing up in our D&D game, because, boy. But, like, in the original game, like, you give it to Narek, and he uses it to create the canal. But, like, in these flags, we just find that somewhere, floating around, anywhere. Although, we haven't found it yet, which is kind of funny, because we got boat, we got floater. Which actually, now that I'm thinking, we got boat, we got floater. We have key. So I think the canal has to be an ice, which means if they think about it, then they're gonna know ice is not required because the canal has to be an inner sea somewhere.
Oh,
which
smart.
which leads Rod. We know it's not here in Waterfall because Pickles did Waterfall.
So is there like one like named item in each area, or
if the area is marked as incentivized in the flags, then yes, one of the incentivized items will be in that area. When you look at the website, all the different locations are listed that can be incentivized, and if it's checked, you know you have an incentivized item there.
yeah. Yeah, and Velik asking, have either one of them touched ice? And no, we haven't seen ice yet.
Nope. But unless they don't realize it, or I'm wrong, which I mean I was just wrong a minute ago, so it's possible. Ice won't be required because we haven't found the canal yet, and that's the only place in the inner sea that we have not been. And canal will always show up in the inner sea.
Yeah. So sky, sky, sky.
Yeah, that or I'm trying to think, did we? I'm gonna go look at our handy dandy tracker notes that Laura the Synth has been taking. I've been real good at it.
Yeah,
Right.
special shout out to our boy Synth with his Welsh name.
Yeah, okay, so Caleb's in Waterfall, which we saw Pickles do, where the ruby, or for Pickles, was beer. So we know that the ruby's not here, which means, and we haven't done ordeals yet, so the rod is going to be either in ordeals or in the Mirage Sky area somewhere. Those are the only two places it could be. Because we've checked everywhere else. We know the canal will be in ice, and we found our vendor item early, so it has to be one of the two places. One will be the rod, and the other will be the... And Caleb got a hot dog. Oh my!
Nice.
It's like they made him like a meal. Caleb got a hot dog, and Pickles got a beer. It's like a cookout in the waterfall.
Yeah, we got the katana -3.
Okay, -3 sucks. But it is something we can slap on that ninja now.
Yeah.
Which is kind of helpful. But yeah, -3, it sucks.
So would you still rather have an ice +1?
Well, the katana only the ninja can use unless there's something in the blur things that say like this character or a different character can use it. Which I don't think they did.
No, I think there was armor somewhere in there. That might have been on their first roll because they changed it.
I know. It seems to be like we knew what one they were in one, and then they changed it on us. But yeah, I don't think anybody rolled being able to use the katana. So only the thief will be able to use it. So like he can put it on the thief. It's not gonna be great, but like it's something he can swing.
It will give him an item in his hand.
Yes, it will. Oh man.
Good job winning that fight, Caleb. You're doing great.
Yep, good job, buddy. Pickles, unfortunately, though, is having a rough time in sea. He's going left, which, I mean, I know a lot of people do, and, I mean, to me, makes sense. You go left, that's where Kraken is, you can light an orb, and just check those boxes on the way. There's people of two mindsets. There's those who always go left first, and then those who are like, well, there's more boxes, it makes more sense to go right, and they do right first. Honestly, I'm not sure what, how the math works out, like which side actually ends up having the item more often. But in this case, the key was in Mermaid, so going right is the right choice. I would have been up creek, because I always go left first. Unless I'm there and I want to get it done and knocked out and I have extra warp. And I'll do right just so I can take a bunch of extra fights on the way down and get levels. So I have a better chance of getting through Kraken without getting bounced on my rear.
Nice.
Which sometimes works.
I mean, the gamble.
Yeah. Hey, you never know what'll work until you try.
This is very true. And then you end up having to do a reset and try again. So where's
gambling never leads to anybody ever being just tilted off the planet while playing ever.
Yeah. Hey, Danny.
Yes.
How does the moon cut his hair? Oh god, I'm so bad. To give up?
I do.
Eclipse it.
Oh man.
Oh god, eclipse. Oh lord.
Oh.
I tell you what though, I can't wait for that next like super eclipse. Which is gonna be like decades from now, I think. It's gonna be awesome though. We were where I live was actually we could go see the full eclipse, which was really cool. What is Caleb doing?
Like, I like stuff like that. Like cool, like you said, just like things with like eclipse and moon and space stars and all that stuff. Like, I don't know. I
Yeah.
just find it really interesting. That and it's just pretty.
It is.
Especially this time of year, like on like at night when the sky's like really clear. I could go outside with like music and just listen to music and stare at the sky for hours.
Ooh. Adam 2024, the big eclipse. Watertown, New York.
Nice.
I don't know about going to New York. It's been a while since I've been to New York.
I've never been to New York.
I went for 4th of July one year with my sister, which was interesting. And then prior to that, I was 12. And we did the whole, like, Statue of Liberty stuff, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, like that stuff would be like fun. I don't know, like I'm the kind of person like I love going on trips. I love road trips. Like give me like as long as I've got a playlist with music I really like, a ton of snacks and people in the vehicle I at least like on a decent level. Like I am good with a road trip. I love road trips. So like a trip to just go do things, like I loved going on trips. But I'm not typical like touristy type things unless it's something sure or fun, but like my favorite thing to do in a new place I've never been before is just like find food places.
Yeah.
That's my touristy thing. Just head up all the food places.
So wherever Caleb just was, he found Adamant.
Yeah, he was in Ordeals, which this turn-in will either be we haven't seen the crystal yet. We haven't seen the bottle yet. So this turn-in could be one of those, like a fetch quest into either the rod or the white shirt. And whatever this ends up turning into, the other will be somewhere in Sky.
Ooh, asking the important questions, Rich. Rich wants to know what kind of food, Danny.
I love Italian food. And I'm a big fan of Mexican food.
Ooh.
Depending on the day, like I like Chinese food. I like it more some days better than others. I will take the other two in front of that anytime. I had really good Japanese food today.
Hooray,
But that was all the hooray. Hooray!
My lord,
Hooray!
hooray!
Yep, there we go. I started to say, where's Fizzle? He does it better than me.
Caleb got his bottle.
Yeah, so we'll have to turn that in to the ferry. Alright,
And
so he turned in his, yeah, he got his cube, so he still needs the rod and the loot. Pickles is about to get his key, and then he just needs the rod. And we're tied at orbs, so yeah. Like, this is actually really close.
Yeah.
Weirdo in chat asking, but aren't you the hooray dwarf, Danny? In certain settings.
Nice.
Not currently, but at 5 p.m. on Saturdays, yes.
You guys
And
got me
Fizzle
thinking.
still says it better than I do.
There's just something about that man's voice. Key, there he goes.
Yep. Alright, so he just needs, just needs his rod, then Pickles is in go mode.
Nice.
Yep. Once Caleb turns... Okay, we're doing ice. I'm 99% sure, I'm gonna say 100% sure, this is gonna be the canal or something that turns into the canal. It could be crystal into canal because we were inner sea, but we had the floater, so maybe not. I'm not sure. No, it would have to be because it's inner sea. So I'm guessing either canal or crystal to canal. And then we turn in our bottle and see what that turns into.
Good grief.
So we may or may not be full clearing sky. Who knows? Eventually we'll find out.
Yeah, I'm here for it. You know, we're in for the long haul.
Darn
Together,
straight.
Danny. Our
Yeah.
final comms together.
I know. See, when it's like you put it that way, it makes me kind of sad.
It's fine. We're going out with a bang.
Yep. It has
Gail
been.
bringing up a good point. For now. Final comms for
Yeah.
now.
Who
But
knows,
let's
who
keep
knows
it-
what Caleb will blackmail you with next year?
I was gonna say, so like Caleb used a really big push because he made this his wedding present. So I can't turn that man down if it's his wedding present. But
Right.
what else is he gonna do? Like what next large gift? Right? Like what else is there? Oh, there's the canal.
Oh, that was a face. That was all the grimace. Ooh,
Nice.
he was like, oh, no. He's like,
Ooh, Stu bringing up.
I was thinking, I was thinking it, Stu. I won't go say it, but I mean, maybe.
Of the podcast, he should get something for me. Are you kidding me? Have you listened to the podcast? The man is put me through some stuff. Yeah. And Yesu, yeah, like Christmas or birthday, but that would be like commentary, like a stream,
Yeah.
and not a whole series of streams. Yeah. What's funny though, Dr. Funkin brings up the fact that I love talking to you, Danny, which I do. This is a known fact. Danny and I are both members of the Rafe Hates Caleb Discord. And therefore we can talk anytime we want because there is no filter on the Rafe Hates Caleb Discord.
Yeah.
We can do
Like
whatever.
Rafe and I don't just talk on Saturdays when we do comms. We're pals.
We are
talk
pals.
Other times.
Yeah. Yep. And I swear one of these days I will play a game online and people can watch it. And Danny, I'm expecting you to be there and with me so we can so we can chat during it.
Alright. Just let me know. I can be in the chat and talk. I'll hop in a voice chat with you.
Oh,
Whatever,
I'm
let me
fully
know.
expecting voice chat. We're not
Alright.
messing around with regular chat, Danny.
Alright. Just let me know. Which is better because I'm not. If I don't have to type, I'm even more happy to do it.
Yeah. So Classic Gamer saying that, for an anniversary present of sorts of the podcast, that Caleb and I could get each other something. So his gift, he would ask for me to do the commentary, and my gift would be I would ask to not do the commentary. I'm just kidding. Caleb knows that if he asks me, then he's gonna get a yes. Can't say no. He's my bestie, But Caleb got the slab though. I saw that. So
Yep. Yeah, he got his slab, which once he turns in, we'll get him his loot.
yeah. Progress is progress.
And Pickles just got his crown, so he's gonna turn that in, and then he'll have his bonk, which I believe came from there. So now it's just finding a rod.
And search continues. While they're doing that, Danny, how does a scientist freshen her breath?
Experiment.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Oh, And Rich saying, yeah, Caleb is dressed up as a chef because the first time that he and Pickles kind of connected was through the food channel, and so they both like to cook at home. Caleb has actually been a cook like in a restaurant, but so that's why he has this outfit.
In a previous life.
In a previous life. So that's why he did that.
Caleb's a man of many careers.
Yeah. He really has.
The dude does put out a lot of stuff that I'm just like, why don't I mute this channel? Because Caleb's just made me hungry again.
Oh man, I know.
Oh my god, it got so much worse when he started posting on Instagram. Then I had to avoid him on Discord and Instagram. It was so bad.
Yeah, now it's just depressing pictures of my arrow gardens because like, so you can see a couple of Instagram posts where I have like beautiful plants growing and like my tomato and berry plants started blooming, and then they're all dead because I accidentally put vinegar in the arrow gardens instead of water. Yeah,
oh,
so
no.
they all died. That's yeah, we're starting from scratch, so. And I could post pictures, but like my food just isn't as good as Caleb's. Although it is keto friendly, which is nice, but you know.
I'm not gonna lie. There have been times where like made something for dinner or had something for dinner or got dinner and it's like, damn, this is gonna be real good. And then like think, I'll take a picture and post it, and then the picture's just like, but that's not pretty. Caleb posts pretty pictures. I'm not posting this.
You just post it. Like, I love seeing what people are eating. I love living vicariously through people because I can't eat a lot of food right now. So it's like, let me enjoy the food with you. Just let me into your kitchen. But yeah, we've had a couple more people posting, which is really nice.
Yeah. Alright, so what is our bottle? Drum roll. Oh, right. Alright. Okay, so we know where that is. We don't have the full clear sky mirage, which is real good because that place is freaking huge. Caleb just needs to. Does he? I thought he did the turn in for the loot. Did he? Alright, Caleb, stop and save. I need to know if he got it.
Yeah. We need to focus on chat a little bit more because we're talking food. So Dr. Funkin talking about dry brining a brisket. Are you going to smoke that brisket, sir? How big is it? Are you going to smoke that brisket, sir?
Alright, so Caleb in go mode. Alright, yeah, so we've got the 2 orbs. He has to do Tia and he has to do Lich. Which, I mean, he doesn't have to check a single box in either one of these unless he wants to, looking for, like, a ribbon or a sword or something like that. So, like, he's in a pretty good place. I'm still not entirely sure what he's swinging. Other than the fact that I don't recall it being good.
We'll see. I found it interesting that Pickles skipped out on the gas dragons?
Yeah.
But
I mean, I'm not entirely sure what his levels are. They're not horrible. So, like, he may be fine with what his levels are. And it's just, like, not wanting to take a grind.
Doing that walk and grind, a la Fizzle.
Yep, I prefer that too. I can't stand to do a stationary grind. I think that's one of the reasons why I never played black belts much, and now I'm just really bad at them. It's because just standing there, just in one spot, taking fights for like 10 minutes feels real bad. But
I totally agree.
A lot of times, especially in these flags, like you could do just exactly like Fizzle said, ain't got time to stand still, we gotta go. It's just do a walk and grind. If you've got the magic to support that and with Monster in a Box, because a lot of these B-side fights you're gonna get a decent amount of experience from. So like you can just do that and probably be just fine. Oh, gross, thunder. Catman, no.
Oh,
whoa.
Wow. Oh, wow. What, Caleb, what are you looking at?
I bet it's a cat.
I was wondering if it was a cat.
I
He
don't
pays
know.
attention and
I
all
don't
of his
know.
characters are dead.
Right. And for a little bit of money.
Yeah. Just a little side note, everybody send positive vibes to Dr. Funkin so that possibly the doctor will find either a used smoker or maybe a Weber grill or something at the flea market tomorrow morning. I've got high hopes for you. I just started smoking meat.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, these two turned down the seed I gave them and just whatever. So they don't get any happy positive thoughts from me about this thing. I'm just sending them all to Funkin now. Sorry, boys.
Completely agree.
Funkin
They
gets
walked
all
into
the
this.
positive thoughts right now.
Yeah.
Sorry. Normally, like on comms or anytime, I'm not one of the comms people who like, no, I want to watch them suffer, let it be horrible. But I mean,
this is a bad vibes only situation.
This would be the one time that I'm just like, it ain't my fault. This is on you. So Funkin, I don't have a lot of positive thoughts, but I'll muster a few and send in your way, buddy.
Yep.
Alright, so Pickles gets his adamant, which he will then turn into the bottle and have the rod, and then he will also be in go mode.
Nice.
Level's not as good as Caleb, but I don't think he's too horribly far behind. Wait,
Yeah.
are we trying to bracket? Okay, well that you don't see every day. Alright, there we go. So why are we trying to bracket? Freaking
He's just getting a little kooky. It's late in the day, you know?
Alright, so now we're duking because Quake has failed us. I don't know where Dangwoo is, but I hear him whimpering, just the sadness of the cake not working.
Man, I could go for some cake.
Right.
Tomorrow's gonna be a baking experiment day, so it'll be interesting. I found this. Huh?
I was gonna say, it's been like a week. And there was an episode of MasterChef where they had to make 6-layer cakes, and I have wanted one since.
Oh my gosh. That's intense.
Yeah, but oh my god, they look so good. Well, okay, I'm gonna rephrase that. At least half of them looked really good. I mean, there was a couple in there that were real messed up, but like, for the most part, they were pretty good. And I've wanted cake since.
Oh man. So like, one of my favorite memories growing up is my mom making a chocolate mayonnaise cake for our birthdays. Like, that was our special cake. And I know it sounds gross, but if you guys have ever had a mayonnaise cake, you'll get what I'm saying. It's like this super rich, I don't want to drop the M-bomb in case someone doesn't like the word, but oh man, it's so good. And those are the things I miss on keto.
There you go.
Not dry.
It's not dry. A very not dry.
Very opposite of dry.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you guys with your keto talk, like, I wish we could talk more about keto. It's like my entire life sometimes. You get so obsessed. Hashtag obsessed. Yeah, Yesu bringing up a good point that mayonnaise is, just comprised of oil and eggs, which are two key ingredients in cake. It's like the fat, you always have fat in a cake. So yes, it's very good.
Alright, so Pickles just take go mode. Caleb's going and doing a bit of a grind on that fighter. That's the only one he's got up right now, and he's punching green D's. Pickles finding a blue steak right outside of Raj. Yeah, his levels are those may need a little bit of work. But he's doing Sky. This is actually a really good place to get levels because there's a lot of places where you can just take fights on the way up and get a decent amount of experience, especially some of the skies or some of the floors in Sky. But it'll be interesting to see if Pickles does a grind at all, or if he just keeps taking fights as he goes, and then as soon as he lights these last 2 orbs, it's just like, yep, this is what we're doing. It's what we're going with.
Synth bringing up a good point that Warmech is required. So I'm
Yeah,
not
it
familiar with
is.
this. Where is Wormek, Danny?
Okay, on the Bridge of Destiny, like that big long walk right before Tiamat, if Wormek is required right before you can walk into like the little room where Tia is, Wormek will be there guarding it, and you have to fight him to get through to take out Tiamat. You
Okay,
can't run, there's no way around it. You have to take the fight.
fair. Okay. So do we think Caleb's doing this on purpose, keeping one person alive?
Yes, he went and was just getting a lot of levels on that, his fighter. He lost everybody else in the party in Earth, and after he took out Lich, he just went straight there. Took a bunch of fights to get some extra levels on that fighter, and is now bringing up the rest of the party. I'm like, unless I missed it, I think he's still swinging the Ice +1. I do not know what like the breakpoints are on that, like what levels you need to be for it to be a decent weapon when you swing it. I'm sure someone in chat somewhere probably knows, but I'm not sure. But I'm guessing that was probably what Caleb was doing, or at least just make sure I have more levels in case like he gets punched in the face or something. Oh wow, that fighter has a lot of HP.
Cool,
Oh,
buddy. Weirdo asking to trade cake for brisket. So side story, right before I go on keto, I typically try to splurge on something that I crave. And tres leches was actually one of my cravings before I went on keto this last time, and I could not find a bakery that had it already made. And so I didn't get to have tres leches before I went on the keto for the 90-day challenge. So in about 2.5 weeks, tres leches is back on the table.
Okay, I don't think that name is not ringing a bell. So I've either not had that or I've had it and not known what it was called.
So it's a very, very soft, fluffy cake with kind of like a whipped cream, like a whipped frosting. It's not an overpoweringly flavored frosting, and then it's covered with like glazed fruit on top.
Oh, okay. That sounds something similar to like what my grandmother used to make.
Yeah, you can also get them in like torts and stuff, which is like the pie shell type things, but I love it as the cake.
Yeah.
Give me cake.
It sounds somewhat similar to something like my grandmother used to make with like angel food cake.
Oh, nice. Yep. Yeah, it's so good. Oh gosh. I've made keto cheesecake before and it was really good. So,
Nice.
I'm happy with
I
that.
love cheesecake. Cheesecake's
Yeah.
so good. So good. Okay, so we just found see,
Oh,
Rich knows what's up. Pineapple upside down cake. It's
oh,
so
so
good.
sweet.
It is, but I love it. Like that's like been, if not my favorite, like one of my favorite cakes since I was little. Like I
We got X cow.
cook. Nice. So we did just find this Sun +1 a minute ago, which is kind of fun, but that X-Cal +1 is much better, so that's real good. Looks like Pickles is clearing things out on this floor, and if that's the case, he's probably gonna get that too. I'm not sure. But yeah, pineapple upside down cake. I may or may not have a time or two eaten a whole cake on my own. It's fine. I also really, really like cheesecake and may or may not a time or two eaten a whole cheesecake on my own.
Oh man, I'm for that. I support you. But cheesecake is delicious. I love cheesecake. Adam bringing up a good point about box cakes that Betty Crocker scientist did all the work for us. Funny little side note, box cakes used to not require eggs in their ingredients because they have like powdered egg already in the mix. But people felt weird that they weren't adding eggs because, like, you know, it's like a wet ingredient, and so they put it back on the instructions, but they never took away the powdered egg stuff. So you can make a box cake without egg, and it works.
Interesting.
Yeah, Food Theory did a video on it, who I love.
Yeah, like I've literally known people who were like, "Oh, I'd make a cake, but I don't have eggs."
Yeah, so you can just make it without.
See, if they had known that, it would have solved their cake problem.
Yeah, I think it usually browns a little less, but it's still a valid cake. Goats wants to fight because pineapple does indeed belong on pizza. I'll fight you on that.
I have yet to have pineapple on a pizza and like it.
Oh man, I'm all
So,
about
like-
that salty sweet. Oh, here goes Warmack.
Oh boy.
Let's see if it makes a mess.
I mean, thankfully, like, we have a good sword now. We have fast, we have temper. This should
That's
be
true. He's fine.
Alright, so we swung. Okay, yeah, that Wormack was fine. Like, Caleb
Yeah.
got 3 pickles. It's gonna be good.
That was nothing.
Also, I like the how everybody's like picked the side of the pineapple fence and are just
It's-
going on it like.
It's so divisive, which I think is ridiculous. I mean, like, I've had like fig, onion, and what's that cheese that it's soft? It's like, I can't remember the name of it now. But like, regardless, like a goat cheese, you know, fig,
That's
goat
like
cheese, and onion.
Feta?
No,
Um,
regardless, like, you can have so many different things on a pizza.
Mhm.
You know, it's like broaden your horizons. It's delicious.
see, it's like the thing is like I've tried it and I didn't care for it.
That's
and
fine, as long as you
I'm
tried it.
100% will try anything once. That's how you know what you like.
I'm triggering Fizzle because I know he hates onions. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. So
Like,
just get the fig and cheese.
Yeah, like I like onions on other things. I don't care for it on pizza. So I'm kind of with Fizzle there too. Also with pineapples, I don't like it on pizza. But if it's a thing you like, life's short. Follow your bliss. Eat whatever the hell you want. Like I'm not gonna like shame somebody for like because they want pineapple on their pizza. I'm
Right.
just not doing it because no, my taste buds say no, thank you.
Bacon and duck sounds amazing though, Dr. Funkin.
Oh, Fizzle talking about keep pickles on it. I know. Where was it?
There's a
friend of mine posted
cheeseburger
about somebody-
pizza.
If you've seen it, the pizza that like is a pickle pizza. I've seen a pizza with pickles on it before, and I like pickles.
They're not good hot unless
No.
it's a fried pickle.
Well, I don't mind if like you put them on a burger and they get hot, but like I just can't imagine liking it on a pizza. I would try a bite, but no, thank you.
I didn't enjoy that. And Funkin bringing up saying that they're like having pickled peppers, but I think banana peppers on a pizza that's way better than having pickles on a pizza. That's just me. Yeah, the cheeseburger pizza. Saracen knows what's up.
Here for banana peppers on anything.
Love them. I'm still trying to think of that cheese name. It's gonna bother me forever. It starts with an R, I think. It's a soft cheese.
Ricotta?
Yes, ricotta. Thank you. Oh, Danny, you're a goddess. I love it.
I usually just eat that when it's in lasagna.
Also good.
Very good. I love lasagna. It's one of my favorite foods.
Nice. It is Italian.
hmm Which I may also be.
Lovely.
And I like my pasta. Just give me pasta and all the carbs and I'm a happy girl. It's fine.
Ooh. So, Dr. Funkin, I don't know if you know this, but Käse actually means cheese in German. I'm very interested in cheese. So, I'm going to need you to make a YouTube video showing me how to make ricotta at home. I will do it. Thank you, Synth. Synth doing the proper German spelling of my name.
Yep.
I can't get the umlaut very often. Not a lot of American sites will let you do it.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
so
come on,
yeah,
Pickles.
he got through Wormack. He's at Tia. Like, Tia's hitting, but she's not doing much. He's not hitting for a lot though. Like, as long as Tia doesn't keep hitting hard. Okay, Tia, we're gonna need you to just calm down. All right.
Oh,
like
worms! Wait, I got a joke for this. I got a joke for worms.
Okay.
Hey, Danny, what's worse than finding a worm in your apple?
I don't know.
Finding half a worm. Oh, the chat buddy's not disappointing. Love it.
No, my first thing was I heard that and I just thought in my head like an earworm.
Ugh. Yeah. Also disgusting.
Mm-hmm. That or just like remember, like not an actual earworm, but like something that just kind of gets stuck. Oh goodness. Oh hey, look.
Karen goes down.
We had a Karen, and Karen's gone. Bye, Karen. And Pickle's still not terribly far behind. Has all 3 of his 4 orbs lit. Just needs to do Earth real quick after he's done magic shopping, and then he will be in Topher. So, like, if something were to go horribly wrong for Caleb,
oh no,
Pickles isn't very far behind.
I mean, it's fine. Hey, Danny.
Yes.
What time is it when the clock strikes 13? To give up?
I give up.
It's time to get a new clock. So dumb. So dumb. I love it. Oh, Kraken battle.
Yep. So Kraken 2. And we have a dead ninja. Sorry, Billy.
Bye.
Kraken 2 had better ideas. Said, nope, you don't get to live today. Alright, but we fasted, we nuked, okay, so Fire 2, that's fine.
It's fine. Fizzle trying to start this hype train for his artwork.
I mean, and rightfully so. Like, Fizzle is a freaking visionary artist and has done some very lovely things over these broadcasts. So I'm really excited for this. The final boss art for, the final spring tournament race that we're doing this way.
I love it.
I'll mark him with his own jokes. It's the final art down.
It's the final art down. Oh god.
I'm so glad I wasn't the only one thinking that, because as soon as I said it, like, I started hearing that in my head.
Oh, I got a vampire joke. I just saw a vampire. How can you tell a vampire has a cold?
Oh god, I have no clue.
When she starts coughing.
Oh my god.
Wah wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh god. Caleb going after it without Billy or Egg 2.
All our hopes rest on Egg and Maya. Maya, though, had like a freaking ton of like health. So like Maya's gonna be able to take like a punch and be kind of alright for the most part. Probably. Okay,
Probably.
yeah, 2 down. So, like,
There we go.
we're good. Maybe. Yep, Caleb heading into chaos. Pickle's about to light his... Alright, so what are we looking for, Pickles? He's in the Earth Lich's bedroom, which is Caleb's called it. Well, Caleb's just about to fight Lich. Alright, so... Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
Is
man.
that a beard? Oh my god.
Oh,
I
and I
feel
love that, like,
so-
all the other ones are, like, have, like, been encompassed to make, like, the body of it. Oh my god, it's so
Oh my gosh. I feel so powerful right now.
Oh my god. I'm sitting here laughing so hard I completely forgot that there's a chaos fight underneath that.
Yep.
Okay,
Also,
so Caleb,
Pickle's doing a
things.
one-man fight.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're doing
Oh.
double one-man fights.
Alright, so Caleb. Oh, 20 damage. That feels real bad. Okay, so everyone's dead on Caleb's side. Chaos is missing, which is good.
Longest battle ever.
We
Oh,
walked, we fasted. Chaos is missing. Chaos is missing. Caleb is not missing, but not doing a whole lot of damage. Like, that swing for 156 feels real bad. And we're gonna lock some more, because that's gonna help us potentially get through this maybe sometime today.
yeah. I
Although
like the
it's not
dual
real
fighters up.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Hello, Nuke from Chaos. Okay, the last couple of hits have been just there at the, like, hovering around 500. I think we had one go up to 600. That last one was 400 some. Oh, we went the wrong way. We did not want to go down to 2. We wanted to go up. Oh, okay, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. So... It looks like he was
Impressive.
clapping for the sprite. But yeah, I don't have the race room up at the moment, but an official 1 hour 36 minutes, and to add in some seconds after that, Caleb, who I
Oh.
think may have just joined us, is our spring tournament 3rd place finisher.
Yay!
You did it.
Did Pickles find a ribbon?
No.
I don't think so. No. Yeah, that got real
Yeah.
scary there for a minute.
Well, I forgot that I had wall, so that was
Uh-huh.
my ultimate backup. I was watching upstairs with my wife for the last 10 minutes after I finished, and Rafe, apparently, you need to learn what a tres leches cake is, because what you described is not a tres leches cake, according to my wife.
A layered cake with fruit on top?
No, it's a cake with like milk and stuff. It's made with 3 milks. There's
Yeah,
usually
but
not a
it
fruit
always has
topping.
all that fruit on top, right?
No.
Oh, that's how they always serve it in the bakeries here.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't speak to the St. Louis bakeries,
Yeah.
but
Well, obviously, yeah, I didn't explain the milk. I think someone in chat did, but
okay. I did
but I
see
was
the
just
art
explaining
though.
what they look like.
It was beautiful art.
Or
It was
this
my
one
beard
thing.
on Rafe's face.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was the stuff of nightmares for sure. But yeah,
Wow,
GG overall.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Nothing
Sorry
wrong
about
with
the
bronze.
the cake correction.
Fine, catch up on chat, Caleb. Gosh.
Ugh.
I think,
Where's Dango at?
especially given your attire, you'd approve of the amount of food talk we did over the last hour and a half.
Nice. That's awesome.
I
We
think
tried.
we may have outdone you and Fizzle.
No.
Just the sheer amount of food talk that there was. It was
We
definitely
should
on par.
just start a food talk stream. Like that's the new thing.
Hey,
Just food talk.
there you go. That could be the thing we do.
How do you feel, Caleb? It finally has come to an end.
It's it's finally over. It's finally over. This was fun. I'm glad Pickles agreed to, or not agreed, but also wanted to do some dumb stuff with the race. So I'm also grateful that he wanted to re-roll that black belt red double black seed, because I felt like that would have been a little too free, probably.
Honestly, I'm really curious as to what was in that, because like this one, just the party alone was going to make this a bit more difficult. But other than that, like this seemed pretty really easy. So
Yeah,
like I'm curious now as to what may have been in that other one that may have actually made it worse.
Yeah, fighter with black mage magic is awesome. But fighter having to find a sword with it at best can roll +1 is not ideal. I thought I was gonna have to lean on the ice +1 and the katana -3 until I got bailed out by greed chests.
Yeah, that was literally the only sword that either one of you had found. Like they could, like that was a possible in-game sword. And then you found the X-Cow +1, and not long after that, I believe he got it too. One of you got the Sun +1. I don't think. Okay, I knew he did, or at least I thought it was him, but I didn't think both of you did. But it was one of the earlier Sky floors, maybe Sky 1, possibly.
Yeah,
maybe right side.
After sinking all the time into all the fetches, like pushing Sky to the very end and like just really gambling that the loot wouldn't be there, the loot or the rod wouldn't be there. There was no way I was opening boxes in Sky unless it was the last floor. It was fun. I like fighter seeds with these flags.
Yeah. Yeah, I know like a lot of times people have taken a black belt in the races, and I get it, like especially depending on what the blessings roll, because sometimes like a fighter is just, depending on what the malices and stuff are, is just horrible. So like if you get a black belt that's gonna get you through this easier, like it makes sense to take it. But yeah, like it's one of those things where I think a fighter a lot of the time in these flags like works out really well.
Yeah, I like the black belt. I don't like the black belt with these flags as much, which is why I've like tried to not draft, because I feel like it quote unquote solves the flags, where I like these flags to be like sort of a puzzle. You gotta figure out what you're gonna do. And when it's black belt Gopher, it's real easy to figure it out. It's just a matter of where am I going to get the black belt levels.
Yeah.
For this, like, I mean, those Gasties were.
Oh my gosh.
I've never had such a wonderful tile. Like, they didn't hit hard, and they had like fewer than 300 HP.
Oh yeah, like a gentle breeze could have wafted through there and they would have fell over.
Yeah, so that was pretty nice to find. So I was concerned with my early game because I found all the money. I skipped the Topher boxes, and I found money for level 3 and 4 magic and Matoya, and then promptly spent it all and then needed it all right away back in the on-rack so I can get the floater. And then I spent a lot of time failing in Sea Shrine, and that felt bad. It took me like I think 10 minutes to get floater money out of there, but I was lucky enough to get the key as well. So then, so it was I didn't think I was ahead really at all ever in this seed, except when I got the key out of there. I was like, well, key's probably not going to come to Sea Shrine super early. So maybe like the only advantage I'll have is the group levels across the board from my first Gasty grind. But
yeah, and I think that actually was one of the advantages you had, because he, and I don't recall, like we didn't see where the money came from. he had the floater a decent bit of time before you did,
Yeah.
but where you had that key and you were able to get levels, I think that made a lot of maybe your later game a little easier because he never did that. Like, but the other things that just kind of gave you that little bit of extra time on him was I'm trying to think, there was maybe a place where the like he wiped, but also like you did right side of C first and then just went through, so like you were able to completely go mode the left side. When he finally did do C, he did left side first, and lobsters were real not friendly.
Yeah, lobsters
And there was
gross.
there was a wipe or two, and then he finally got through the left side after full clearing and then had to do right. So like there was a few places where
Sea
just
snakes were
issues like
also
that.
gross.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then the catmen were disgusting.
Uh-huh.
And, yeah. And that was another reason why I wasn't gonna open boxes in Sky once I found like the bad men and the vampire boxes. Like, hey, don't go opening boxes in Sky. You'll regret it.
Yeah. Hey, well, I'll think about a chaos fight. Maybe this time we'll remember there's one going on under the art. Wait, aren't we? Hey, we're looking. We're doing a bit of armor shuffling. Okay. I don't know why for like a hot second there it looked like he was just rocking the one man party, like everybody else had died. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
This feels bad.
I love that it's got all the other little faces on it.
Uh-huh. They like make up the body part. It's real good.
It's terrifying.
That fizzled fella, he arts real good.
But yeah, it's interesting that he went in with a 3-man. I don't know if he's just rushing through, but
Did he go in or did that thief get
The
his...
thief got blown up by like Kraken.
Okay,
I think.
yeah,
Kraken
that's
or
what I
Tia.
thought. But yeah, and I don't know exactly where life was, but it wasn't learnable.
I think they both had to been level 8. 'Cause I
Yeah.
feel like, except maybe one was 7 and Gaia didn't go in that shop.
Yeah. But I realized I was like, wait, we haven't seen life, and a lot of people, like, characters are dying that aren't getting brought back to life.
Yeah.
Clearly it was somewhere we weren't learning it.
Yeah, I would have loved to have had life.
Mm-hmm.
is there not an item that you guys can use?
Oh,
that
right.
cast-
I wish we had Phoenix Downs in this game.
That's what I was like,
Oh,
yeah, do we have... Yeah, that's
Yeah.
obviously...
No, if you don't have the life magic, you don't have the ability to wake people back up while you're in
Boo.
a dungeon.
Oh, Lord.
So Crack takes out everybody. And I mean, it's probably... Oh, jeez, okay. Okay, Kraken. Or not Kraken, Chaos. Can you just calm down a little bit? A little bit.
Yeah, Chaos was super gross. I was really glad I got the wall off.
I think that last it was 13. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, we had
funny.
hit for 1300 some, and then that one for 700.
Nice.
But cheap pickles.
Yeah, totes.
Our
PG, man.
spring tournament 4th place winner, which I mean is impressive. Just period. But for those who don't know, like Pickles came into the community and nobody knew who he was. He just entered the spring tournament and then just went through the whole tournament, just impressing the hell out of everybody. Dude's real good.
Yeah. Although we learned, Caleb, through talking with him, that he had previously tried, like, the year before. Is that
Yeah,
right?
he had played a little bit during OnRack summer vacation.
Oh,
Just like
nice.
offline, sort of just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
in the wings.
Yeah,
the things
laying
that
in
have-
wait.
The things that have changed with the randomizer in those 2 years.
Yeah, 100%.
And he definitely has that nostalgia checkbox for this game, so which is good. It's good to love what you play. Is he gonna be joining us? Do you know, Danny?
I am messaging.
Yeah, Caleb puts and I just put a thing in there. But, I hope so. I think this would be his first post-race interview.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I talked to Pickles a lot when we were scheduling a lot of his first races, just because it was new to him and restreaming, and he was nervous, so he didn't really want to do restream, so we didn't. And then we would just do biggie broadcasts of his race. So his first restream races were in the semifinals.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Yeah.
Where is Pickles?
Pickles.
Pickles!
Maybe he's working.
That was my nickname when I was little.
It's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Pickles.
I had a Pickles joke. I don't know where it went. Oh well, we're fine.
It got lost among the 300 somewhere.
Yeah, we're done with the groan counter, right?
Yep. I mean, I'm looking at how many are on the screen, and like Fizzle marked 13, but I feel that he may have missed one or two.
Probably.
And a half. There was one from chat that I gave a half.
Okay,
mark.
and a half. Gotcha. Okay. It still feels like there may have been more than that, but yeah, I'm sure it's at least fairly accurate.
We can keep going. I have approximately 250 more.
Nice.
But yeah, this was an interesting way to finish the Danny Keza show. You know, the Chaos Comedy Tour, 3rd place. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was fun. You'd be proud of us. We kept it nice and friendly and PG-13 for the gherkins.
Yep.
Well, I'm sure Pickles will appreciate that when he watches this back.
I hope so.
For the gherkins.
For the gherkins.
The cornichons.
Sisyphus
I hope he doesn't
asking.
mind, but I will forever think of his children as the gherkins.
Yeah.
The little gherkins.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. He is messaging me on Discord right now, so I'll let you know.
Okay.
I told him to come in here.
Come in here.
Yeah, he would have to jump in the. Make sure you let him know he has to jump in the waiting room and we'll pull him in.
Get over here.
Don't talk to us, Pickles. Right? Chat talking about how Fizzle's Twitch channel has survived Danny and Kay's Spring Tournament. Crazy fun times.
I had no doubt he would survive. He is strong.
We went slightly spring break during Spring Tournament on Fizzle's channel.
Cracked me up when I went upstairs and was talking to my wife. It's like, did he find a ribbon? And she's like, I don't know. They're not really talking about the game. They're just talking about food.
Nice.
A little bit. I feel there may have been a little more game talk in this one because we were purposely trying to be good, but there was a lot of food talk.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna start a food channel.
He's still typing. He's still typing. Come on, Pickles.
He's probably being attacked by gherkins right now. If I know anything about children, especially younger children, they will immediately glomp onto their parent when they have a free moment.
He's gonna pass. He's not feeling too great, having some sort of asthma or allergic reaction. He did talk about that.
He was mentioning some allergy things. Well, if you're watching, Pickles, whether now or later, GG, you ran a hell of a race. You ran a hell of a tournament. Like, you should be super proud of yourself. We are all very, very proud of you for doing so well. And thanks for doing this tonight and letting us have fun.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Big shout out to Pickles and Beer. The dude's a
Yeah.
hell of a sportsman and a super fun guy to hang out and talk to. I look forward to seeing what sort of glory Pickles and Beer will experience within the randomizer in the next few tournaments and events.
Yep. You need to find somebody in the Discord with a food name, and they'd be like a really awesome co-op team in like 2 months.
Well,
Nice.
Fry Teeth's spoken for, but Cheesemater's out there kicking around.
Oh, cheese, pickles, and beer.
Yeah. There's a couple folks with pizza names. Pizza names. There's pizza.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I wonder where
Pizza,
my brain's
pickles,
at.
and beer. We got pizza. We got Gouda.
There's Gouda and ale.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's plenty of folks out there.
Yeah, I like Rob's team pub food.
I
There
know
you
that
go.
what ale and Gouda were gonna be a while ago was pub cheese.
Nice.
Yeah.
So good. So delicious.
Rafe, do you want to do co-op with me?
You don't have food in your name.
No, I said, do you want to do co-op with me?
What would our name be?
Rafe, it's Caleb.
You're just expanding the brand.
KBT Reheke?
Sure.
Uh-huh.
We can be whatever team gets you to jump in the booth and play this game with us.
Are you going to carry me the entire time?
Sure.
You know
Yeah,
what?
We'll have fun with it.
There is absolutely nothing wrong with coming in as as the lesser player on a team and having the better player carry you, because that's how my team won the damn co-op tournament the first year.
I'm not
I
stealth.
think that
I can't carry that much. But I could get us to have fun. I know Ale was talking about teaming up with Gouda, so we could put Team Caleb on the breaks. And I did say that I wanted to team up with a newer player, and what newer player is better equipped to race this game with me than Rafe?
We would
you know
fight
what?
so much, Caleb.
Okay, here's the thing. One of the things that we have all always loved about Dang and Greg is that watching their practices were hilarious because they just argue about everything. When you listen to them, they are this year taking a break, and I believe they're doing the Find the Duckling and they're doing the whole thing too. You two might be our new Dang and Greg. Just arguing with each other.
Our new odd couple or grumpier old men.
Rafe, you have like 3 monitors, right? We'll just have 1 monitor up with all the maps of the dungeons, and I'll just tell you where to go. Be
Nice.
fine. Pickles says that he ate a bunch of garlic cloves with his steak, and then his breathing got tight. He's hoping right now that he's not allergic to garlic.
Oh my god, what a depressing world!
That would be like, talk about bummer summer.
Oh my god.
Shoot! Yeah,
If I
that's
was
bummer
allergic
summer.
to garlic, I would have died 1,000 times by now. Because I will put that on so many things. That's horrible.
Allergies can develop at any point in your life.
Fizzle took our one F-bomb. How dare you, Fizzle?
Right?
That was
Also,
deserved. How could you? It's garlic. It's garlic.
It's a freaking national treasure of food. Oh my god. Caleb, let's not put that evil out in the world, mister. You can develop an allergy at any time in your life.
You can. I all of a sudden
I'm
developed
aware.
an allergy
I'm pretty sure.
to cats and dogs.
No, I was about to say the same. I am 99% sure over the last 2 years I have developed a cat allergy.
That's horrible.
Which is real fun. It's been great the last 2 days with my cat who is terrified of storms and it's done nothing but rain, who wants to be all up in my space.
Oh no!
My face hasn't stopped itching since Wednesday. But if I ever become allergic to garlic, just y'all plan attend a funeral because I ain't giving that shit up.
Well, thank you again, Rafe, Danny, Fizzle, for doing all these broadcasts for me through the entire tournament, and Synth for doing the tracking. I know Synth's done a lot, but I know Shadowed has helped out a lot, and Chanikin has dealt with these Fizzle art casts. So
Mhm.
I do appreciate everything you guys have done. Thank you. Those
Yeah.
are my final
Yeah.
thoughts.
Thanks, Caleb.
Yep. No, it honestly, it has been a lot of fun.
Yup.
So I was gonna say, Miss Kaysa, do you have any final thoughts before we close out our spring tournament shenanigans?
That was a good time. I'm glad everyone enjoyed the groan-worthy jokes. I really wanted to bring the comedy into the comedy tour. When you put the word comedy in there, you're gonna get bad jokes. That's just a given. So I'm glad everyone played along. I love everyone who added jokes and everyone in chat who just really just made this such a more warm experience for me. So I really appreciate everyone out there.
Yeah, I'll second that. And anybody who complains about the jokes from the beginning of this tournament, we were just like, we make no apologies for all the bad jokes we are going to make for the next 2 months, and that meant all the broadcasts. So like, people were warned. But yeah, this has been a ton of fun. I know Caleb thanked everybody, but I'm gonna thank him again. I know we've had Shadowed and Chanigan, or Channy as we call him. Lord of the Synth have helped a lot. Luffy came in and restreamed a few times and is tracked. They and Fizzle, who not only has restreamed most of these, but has graced us with the best art ever. So very, very appreciative of all of them. They are amazing and deserve a ton of thanks for this. All the runners, other than Caleb, because he asked for this goofy crap, that were okay with us doing comms and just being ridiculous week after week. Big thank you to all of you, because we wouldn't have been able to have this fun if it wasn't for you guys. And to Rafe for being my partner in crime every Saturday and once on a Sunday for the last 2 months.
Danny, I lava you.
I love you too.
Oh boy.
Because it was a joke, Caleb. But yeah, this has been a blast. Chat has been amazing the last couple of months. Like, they are a large reason why this has been so fun. And who knows, maybe one day we'll do this again. Probably ain't gonna be anytime soon though, so y'all have something else to do. You're gonna have to find out the plans on Saturdays. But with that, for everyone who's helped out, everyone who's been a part of these streams the last couple of months, and to everyone in chat, another big thank you. And we will see you again sometime in the future, maybe. Until then, enjoy your Saturdays without us. Bye, everybody.